There we go.
So, all right.
So on the eve of the day the Collins family are due to move out, Catherine is in the living room alone, looking around. She walks over to the window and looks out of it. She sees her husband, Neil, and her son, Cody, running around and playing outside. Moments later, she takes a deep breath and quickly shuts her eyes and looks out the window again and sees nothing. Meanwhile, Neil is upstairs packing up the boxes of Cody's room. He drops a box of Cody's old toys, and one of the toys triggers a loud sound. Catherine, downstairs, hears the sound and takes a step back from the window and walks upstairs. This is at the point where she walks upstairs and she is standing in the doorway.
Honey, you don't have to be in here. I told you I got it.
Neil, why are we doing this?
I already told you. It's what's best for us. It's what's best for our family, Catherine.
No. You know what? I think it's what's best for you. But what about Cody? What if he comes back home and we're not here to comfort him? To let him know that everything's okay?
It's been 5 years. It's been 5 long years, and I'm not going to sit around and continue to wait for something that I know I'll never have again. I'm not just talking about Cody, I'm talking about us. I lost everything, my job, my family, everything. Look at where we are. We don't sleep, we don't fuck. We've been in every police department in this state at least 10 times this month, and I can't remember last time I seen you smile.
Look, I can get another job. I can take care of the bills.
You're missing the whole point. We're miserable. I really want to make this work, but something's got to change. I can't take it anymore. It hurts too bad. You're going to have to make a choice, me or the house.
Neil storms out of the room and goes outside. Catherine stays in the room for a second and then follows Neil outside. In the front yard, Neil is outside aggressively slamming boxes into the moving truck. Catherine walks out of the front door to continue their conversation.
You know what? What kind of husband? No, what kind of man makes his wife choose between him or her own son?
Cody,
Better yet, what kind of man walks out on his own son?
Cody's not coming back. I love my son beyond what you could ever even imagine, but I refuse to stay in this house with all these memories. Every time I hear a noise, I think it's Cody. Every time the phone rings, I think it's a detective calling, saying that they found him. This is no way to live, and I'm not stupid enough to think that moving away is going to solve all of our problems, but it sure helps some. I've lost enough too. I just don't want to lose you.
They both take a pause, and then Neil begins moving the boxes again, while Catherine goes back into the house.
Every time, every night, I can still hear you saying, Daddy. I still hear you almost like it was yesterday. All the kids around here, all the kids in the world, why did it have to be you? You were my only son, I just should have been there. I should have been there for you as a father should. It's your job to be my son, and I failed you. As a father, your job is to go to work, make a nice home, put food on the table. That's what I'm supposed to do. But while I was doing all of that, somewhere you were needed. And somewhere I believe you're crying right now. The worst part is I can't even hear it.
So inside Cody's room, Catherine slowly approaches Cody's door. She looks inside and steps in. She looks around at all the boxes and gently brushes her hand past the boxes. She goes to take a step, and as she accidentally steps on a piece of paper. She bends down to pick the paper up, now crumpled. She sees that it's a drawing Cody made of their family holding hands. Catherine tries to straighten the paper. Fade to black.
Woo!
Nice. Good.
Man,
That was good.
I started getting emotional and shit, man. I started crying. I think